Hi, I'm James and welcome to Trading the Market. In today's video, we are going to be looking at scalping goals, so let's get cracking. So first off, what do I mean by scalping goals? It's simple. All we need is a goal to be scored at any scoreline at any point in the match. As always, when goals are scored, the market will be suspended. As soon as a goal goes in, we jump onto the market above the current scoreline, whether this be 1 goal above or 2 goals above, depending on the time of the match. Once the market becomes unsuspended, we make our move. Every time the market reopens, we will see a huge gap between the back and the lay odds. This is our window. We have to be quick. With a huge gap between the back and lay odds and the market jumping around, we can then take advantage. All you need to do is look at the current lay odds. We then offer a back bet of your desired stake to the market with odds under the current lay odds. This will then push your back bet first in line to be matched on the lay side. If any traders out there snap up your order, you will then get matched. Once matched, we are in business. All you need to do is wait a few moments for the odds to settle after the goal, and we can offer a lay bet to the market above the current back odds. And then once again, our money is first in line to be matched on the back price. With such a huge gap in odds, traders will try to take advantage of this just like we are, and will try to undercut your back orders and overcut your lay orders in the markets. So you have to be quick. Then once the market overreaction is over and the odds settle, you will be in profit after only a minute or two, and in most cases even less. This is not a scalp we want to be in for long. As always, discipline is paramount. My advice for a scalp window is 2 minutes maximum, but as you will see, things don't always go to plan. All we want to do is take advantage of the odds movement, take a green and move on. The longer you are in the market, the more you increase your risk, so trade out and move on to the next match and goal. Simple. Liquidity, as always, is important. You need liquidity in the markets so you are safe in the knowledge you are going to get matched quicker. We don't want to be in this scalp for long, so scalping games with no money matched is dangerous and you will struggle to get your orders matched quickly. The best advice I can give when doing this is to set the matched amounts on the match odds market to 100,000. This works best on a weekend when there are many games being played with lots of money flowing through them, and you can sit, wait and watch the main Betfair page for markets with high liquidity to become suspended, and then you can make your moves. So without talking too much, let's look at some examples and you can see this scalp in action and understand exactly what I am doing and why I do this. This set of examples I'm about to show you is from one evening scalping the UEFA Nations League, and for the purposes of the video I have scaled down my stake value to show the profits achievable by the average trader when putting this into practice. So I am using a £50 stake. This still may seem too much for some people, and I'm not saying go and use £50. You should always use stakes you are comfortable with and within your bank. We don't want to blow a bank scalping football matches. So as you can see on screen, I am on the main match odds Betfair screen. I have filtered the matched amount to 100,000. This will then only display any matches with 100,000 or more matched on the match odds market, and shows only the Nations League matches being played tonight, as these are the biggest games of the day and have more than enough liquidity running through them for this scalping technique. All we need to do is monitor this page and wait for any of these matches to have a goal and become suspended. So let's wait for a market to suspend. And there we go, first of the night is Gibraltar versus Georgia. So let's quickly click into it. It seems a penalty has been awarded. Now whilst the market is still suspended, here is a quick tip for you, and this is something I do to help with this scalp. If the goal is scored, the odds on the market I will scalp will increase to the same value odds of the market below. So I will click into the over 1.5 goals market and look at the graph to see where the odds sat before the goal. As you can see at the end of the graph, the odds were sat around decimal 4.7 to decimal 5.0. Armed with this knowledge, we now know where the odds will need to be on the over 2.5 market now the penalty has been converted. So I'll jump back to the over 2.5 goals market, and you can see the back and lay odds are far apart, and now we can make our move. I will put a back order into the market under the current lay odds and hope to get matched with my full £50 stake. And as you can see, I've only been partially matched for around £4 at decimal 4.8. And as I mentioned previously, traders will try to undercut your back offer to the lay side, as they are also trying to scalp this market and get themselves the best possible price. so you will have to adjust your odds and fight it out, so to speak, to get your order matched. So I will keep adjusting my back order to undercut whatever the odds are on the lay to see if we can get fully matched. Now I have been matched for another £4 odd, and the odds have dramatically dropped to around decimal 3.6 on the back. This is a vast drop from the original decimal 4.8 I got matched with the first £4 and has already left me with a trade out profit. As these odds won't drop much further, I will cancel the rest of the back order and then place a lay order above the current back odds for the £8.11 I have already been matched at. Didn't take long to get matched. Now I am left with £5.47 on the under 2.5 market, and I can go ahead and click the trade out button and take the green. After just 2 minutes I have traded out for a profit of £1.45. So quick and so simple. Rinse and repeat. On to the next one. And there we are, there's another one, Hungary versus Italy. The goal has just gone in to make it 2-0. So I will quickly jump onto this with £50 again and see if we can get matched. In this scalp you will see I have jumped the gun a little, and this is why you need to be very careful you don't offer odds too low. With the market overreaction, the odds can jump around and give you a false set of odds. With such high liquidity, traders have backed and laid so much it's driven the odds lower than where they should be, and in turn it will drive the odds back up, meaning I will have to trade out for a small loss or wait for the odds to come back down. I'm sure you will have noticed I didn't check to see where the odds sat on the under 1.5 market before entering this trade, and this is a mistake on my part, but in a way it's good you get to see me making a small mistake so you don't have to. Always check the market below to see where the odds sit before the goal, then you don't get locked into a scalp and start sweating. And no, I'm not sweating. Jokes aside, please check the market below before entering a trade. And if you find yourself where I am right now, enter a lay bet above your matched back odds and get out for a small loss. It's better to take a small loss than a full loss. And as you will see, I do eventually get matched and get out of this trade for a profit, but it takes 6 minutes for this to happen, way longer than the 2-minute window I advise. The longer you are in the market, the more you increase your risk. So trade out, take a small loss and move on. Don't do a James. £1.37 from that one. On to the next one. And there we are, the mighty San Marino continuing their trend of never having won a competitive match. They have just conceded a third goal. So I'll jump onto the market below and check where the odds sat before conceding. Looks like it was around decimal 2.5 or below. And with this knowledge, I will jump back over to the under 3.5 market and place a £50 back order and see if we can get matched. And there we are, I've been matched for the full £50 stake. And sod's law, again, the odds have been eaten up behind my back order, and the lay price has jumped up to decimal 2.24, which again is not where I want to be. All the same, I will place a lay order and see if I can get matched quicker than the Italy game. And if not, I will trade out for a small loss. And luckily, in just over 2 minutes, the odds have decreased and I've been matched on my lay, leaving me with £5 on the under 3.5 market, so I will go ahead and trade out. And as you will see, I will trade out for a profit of £2.50. Not bad for 2 minutes. Boom boom. So in summary, as you can see, this is a simple but effective scalping technique. Scalping just after a goal is, in my opinion, the safest time you could scalp. Yes, there are times when goals are scored just after another, and yes, you can get stung, as you can with any other trading strategy or scalp. There is always a risk in trading or scalping. The best thing I find about this scalping technique is when you're struggling to find strategies to use on football matches. Why not just filter for high liquidity games and sit back and wait and then pounce onto every goal? It can be very profitable in the long term, and you can make good money in one sitting. Here is the Betfair P&L for the games I scalped on the UEFA Nations League matches in one night using £50 stakes on them all. Yes, on most of them I didn't get the full stake matched, but this is nothing to worry about as long as the scalp ends in a green. In just one night I made £19.62. Not too shabby, just sitting and waiting for the markets to suspend and jump on the back of the goals, pardon the pun. If you're new to us, please check out our Discord server, link is in the description. It's growing at an amazing pace, and we currently have over 1700 active members on hand, all eager to help you and each other. It's a one-stop shop for everything trading and really is a fantastic community. Plus you will have the absolute pleasure and opportunity of talking to myself, Mark, Roy, Aaron and Sandor. It's worth joining just for that. Also in there you will find our tremendous downloadable Excel spreadsheet built by Aaron, updated every day to further enhance your trading strategy selections, all for free. And so, finally, if you're not already subscribed to TTM, get it subbed, as big things are in the pipeline, and as always, they are free, so don't miss out. If you like our content and want to see more from us, please hit the like button. It's one of the best ways we can grow, and YouTube will push us in front of more and more people. Thanks again for watching. I've been James, this has been Scalping Goals, and we are all trading the market. Until next time, happy trading.